everyone! Today I will present a narrative text on the theme of a funny story entitled Naughty Cat. Enjoy! In a bustling city far away, there lived a couple who shared a cozy home with a mischievous cat named Whisker. The husband John had always been less than fond of Whisker. For days, he thought about how he could get rid of the cat, but every time he considered it, he felt a pang of guilt. However, his frustration eventually boiled over, and he decided to take matters into his own hands. One sunny afternoon, John picked up Whisker and threw the cat a few blocks from their house. He breathed a sigh of relief as he walked back home, thinking that he would never have to deal with the annoying feeling again. But to his surprise, when he arrived at his yard, there was Whisker sitting calmly on the porch. Feeling annoyed and exasperated, John picked up Whisker once more and threw the cat to a place even further away than before. He laughed mockingly at the cat, convinced that now Whisker would never be able to find her way back home. But as fate would have it, every day the cat would somehow manage to return to their yard, even though John had not entered the house. John tried every trick in the book to get rid of Whisker. He threw the cat in different directions, each time thinking that this would be the final goodbye. But no matter how far he threw her, Whisker always seemed to find her way back home. The cat's persistence was both baffling and infuriating to John. One morning, John couldn't take it anymore. He decided to take drastic measures and drove his car, taking Whisker with him. He wanted to throw the cat away in a place so far away that she could never return. He drove around for hours, feeling more and more desperate, until he finally found what he thought was the perfect spot. With a sense of relief, John drew Whisker out of the car and watched as she disappeared into the distance. He felt a sense of accomplishment and drove back home, eager to tell his wife, Sarah, that the problem was finally solved. A few hours later, John called Sarah and asked if their cat had arrived home. Sarah was surprised and replied that indeed, their cat was back at home. John couldn't believe it and said, "Please, ask Whisker for direction home because I don't know the way." It turned out that this time it was not Whisker who had returned unusually, but John himself. It was then that John realized the truth. He had been so consumed by his own frustration and anger that he had lost his way. The cat, it seemed, had been more than just a pest. She had been a symbol of his own inner turmoil. John returned home, feeling a mix of emotion, relief, guilt, and a newfound appreciation for the little creature that had brought him so much trouble. From that day forward, John and Sarah decided to adopt a new approach. They welcomed Whisker back into their home with open arms and made sure to provide her with all the love and care she deserved. John learned a valuable lesson about the power of forgiveness and the importance of understanding the world from different perspectives. And as for Whisker, she continued to be the mischievous but lovable cat that she had always been, reminding John and Sarah of the unexpected twists and turns life can take. That's all for today's funny story. Thank you for listening. See you soon.